I would definitely recommend going to court because you always want to be front and center. You want to be observant. You want to know what's going on, and you also want to talk to your judge. You know, you want to let them. You always want to keep them updated about what's going on with you. You never want any misinformation to be spread around or anything like that, or someone not being able to address a problem because you weren't there.
If they do something that you don't like and you didn't even speak up for yourself, then you're kind of like really the only one to blame because you didn't see anything. So they could just do whatever they want, what they feel is best, because they don't know what you want. And they probably think everything's okay because nobody's speaking.
Whenever you're going to court, the judge is ultimately there for you, and they really want to make sure that you succeed and that you're doing well. So it's easy for me to say not to be nervous, because of course you may be.
My first court hearing made me nervous because I'm like, what's going on? What should I say? What should I do? And sometimes I would kind of sit. I would always sit next to my law guardian, but I would sit and be kind of quiet and just be observant, which is not a bad thing. Being observant is good because then you get to kind of feed in on different personalities and feed in on the kind of atmosphere of what's going on, and you know what kind of energy you should have in that atmosphere.
So when you go to court, you're able to speak about a bunch of different topics, and some of them might range from a school of your choosing, if that's possible, sports, your case plan, the steps that you need to ensure that you transition into the next phase of your life.
One of the things that I would ask specifically for the judge to do was to make sure that I stayed in school, the school that I was currently attending, if I had to move.
I had brought up if I was separated from my brother, once or twice, like I have been, and they say it's because, the home won't take two, so therefore they separate us. My law guardian has brought that up in court.
I made sure that I knew in my mind where I wanted to be placed. And when I went into court, prior to the court, I spoke with my law guardian and said, I really want to let it be known that I want to be placed in this household. And when I got into court, when I was allowed the opportunity to make my statement, I reiterated that wish that I wanted to be placed in this particular household because I felt loved, because I felt the family there.
When we talk about visitation in court, I would definitely bring it up because you want to be able to keep your family bond and be able to see your brothers, your sisters, and your siblings. So if that's what you want, just speak up for yourself. And if there's no safety issues or safety, problems, then they're more than happy to be able to let you visit. How does the judge, make a decision? Why do they say this, or why did they agree to do this? Well, one is like your safety. Like safety meaning like you're fed, you're clothed, like you're 100% safe. Like that's their number one, like their number one thing. So besides that, like they listen to what your law guardian has to say. They listen to all sides, and they think about it, and they try to think what's best for the youth, and sometimes what's best for the youth isn't always what we like, but as we get older and we look back, we see that it's the best thing.
The judge gets a perspective from the division, and he gets the perspective about other people in your case. But when he hears how you feel, that makes such a big difference.
There's always good reason to go to court, even if you think you might not get all the things that you're asking for. You likely will get some of the things that you are asking for, a lot of the things that you're asking for.
Even if you don't get what you request for, you still develop those skills to be able to speak to people, let people know what you want or need, because going out into the real world, not being able to voice your opinion, not being able to know how to speak to someone makes a difference whether you get something or not. So if you don't get what you want the first time, maybe the second time around, the judge sees that you're constantly there, you're constantly trying your best and keep them updated and let them know what's going on. So if you don't get it the first time, you might get it the second time. If you don't get it the second time, you get it the third time. It's not a matter of I don't get what I want, so I'm not going to be there. No one cares about me. It's not like that at all.